Hey guys, ForbesyGames here, bringing you another weekly loot update. It has been quite a long time since I've done one of these videos, so it's not necessarily a weekly loot update, it's just a loot update. So in these videos I show you basically all the exotics that I've gotten. Um, so we're just going to take a look in the vault and see what we have now. And those are pretty much all the exotic weapons I have. The only weapons I don't have would have to be Lord of Wolves, the Fourth Horseman, Dreg's Promise, and Queen Breaker's Bow. Because like the Queen Breaker's Bow, Lord of Wolves, and the Dreg's Promise are weapons for like the raid. So you have to do it on hard mode, and then I believe you open up the chest, and you need to get a specific item that you can trade, and that will give you the exotic. And also, I haven't gotten the Necrochasm, which you can get with the hard raid on Crota. And once you get the Crux of Crota, you can upgrade the it's like the lower version of that weapon. So once you upgrade that, it turns into Necrochasm. And also, I haven't gotten the Monte Carlo or the Hawk Moon because that's for PlayStation 4 users, and I believe eventually they will release it on Xbox One. Um, um, I'll basically go over the weapons that I use most of the time. So I have got 3 Galahorns now. I did have one previously, which I got it from Vault of Glass, the exotic chest. It was about the 5th time I ran through and I got it. Legit. And then I bought another 2 from Zur because I wanted it on all 3 of my characters. So the bad juju I really haven't put in a lot of time into. I wanted to sort of stack the perks of this weapon with the obsidian mind on the warlock, because that would give you like instant supers, because every time you get a kill with this weapon it like regenerates your super. So I was thinking of like pairing that together. But yeah, I just really haven't been bothered with the bad juju much. Dragon's Breath, it's pretty good rocket launcher. I use it mainly for Omnigore, because the effect of the Dragon's Breath when you shoot a rocket and it hits Omnigore, it leaves one of those solar grenade flares, and that will stay where Omnigore is and slowly kill her over time. I've gotten about 2 of these playing Destiny altogether. No Land Beyond, I've gotten so many of these. I've gotten about 5, and I just end up dismantling all the time. And I've just only ever heard negative things about this weapon, but they have improved it and changed it quite a lot. But I think the impact should at least be halfway there. It is an exotic sniper, so they should make it a bit better. I've gotten about 5 Vex Mythoclast. I just continuously kept getting them after every time I did Vault of Glass. So, but I haven't dismantled any just because it's such a good weapon for both PvP and PvE. And it's really good for doing the fusion rifle bounty as well. Pocket Infinity, really good weapon. They did change it quite a lot. I think it had 8 magazine, and you could just constantly shoot. You could shoot forever. So it was basically infinite how you could use it, but now it's totally shit. I think they increased the impact a bit, but honestly, best fusion rifle is a Plan C. You just can't beat it. Pocket Infinity is absolute shit compared to it now, just because they changed it so much, and I don't think they'll ever go back and change it again. Yeah, last word, I've gotten about 10 of them at least. I get this drops most of the time for me. Some people, I think everyone has that weapon that just drops all the time for them. And definitely the last word is the only weapon that ever drops for me. Sura's Regime, I believe I've gotten 2 of these. The first one I got was from the Nightfall. Really good. It'll be even better once they buff auto rifles. And hopefully they actually do that. Plan C, like I said, it's a really good fusion rifle, probably the best. If you compare it to the Plug 1, which is like a legendary, there's also a few other fusion rifles, like from the Crota's raid you can get, which is also almost as good as the Plan C. Invective, very good for PvE mainly, because it regenerates ammo, but I haven't used it that much at all. So yeah, I just haven't been bothered leveling it up at all. We got super good advice. I got this from an exotic bounty. I believe it's the only way you can get this weapon is from doing an exotic bounty. So that's how I got it, and I've only ever heard terrible things about this weapon, so I haven't got it upgraded at all really. Just gotten the first perk, basically just trying it out and using it on enemies. Another No Land Beyond. Okay, that one's a bit better, so I'll dismantle that. And I've got 2 Plan Cs, so I'll have to dismantle that. Patience and Time, really good sniper rifle. Can turn invisible, it's got arc. It feels really good to use in PvE as well, and PvP. So yeah, overall, really good sniper. Definitely worth picking up. Truth, really good Void rocket launcher if you don't have the Gjallarhorn. But I think even on Void Nightfalls you'd be using the Gjallarhorn, just because it's pretty much overpowered. But they are going to be nerfing the Wolfpack rounds of the Gjallarhorn, unfortunately. So yeah, it is probably going to be replaced by the Truth or Dragon's Breath. But I think even with the nerf, it's going to be, might even still be a good weapon to use rather than these two. Icebreaker, of course, I've got 3 of these. I think I bought them from Zur. I actually got 1 from the Nightfall. So I brought 2 from Zur and then 1 for the Nightfall, just like what I did with the Gjallarhorn. Really good weapon. It increases ammo as you use it. It's got a ridiculous amount of range. Impact is decent. But the best thing about it is that it regenerates ammo. Unfortunately, they also nerfed this so that it regenerates ammo more slowly, which is unfortunate. So I don't use it as much as the Black Hammer, which is probably my favourite sniper rifle in PvE. PvP would probably have to be Prothean's Vengeance or something, the one you get from Lord of Glass. Hopefully when auto rifles get a bit of a buff, it's actually going to be useful and people will use it more. I basically got it fully upgraded just because it looks so good and I just like using it. But basically, with this weapon, it pretty much tickles the boss. So you're not going to do a lot of damage. You'll just tickle the boss and not anything at all. It'd be good if it also did arc damage. That would actually make of a useful weapon to use in some circumstance. We got the Red Death, really good in both PvE and PvP. Mainly because when you kill something it'll regenerate your health, so it's good for the Crota raid, and for PvP if you want to piss people off and just regen and keep killing people. I personally haven't used it for PvP, but I used it in the Crota raid quite a few times. Universal remote. A lot of people think this is actually a really shit shotgun, but it's actually quite good because shotgun's got a massive buff, and anyone that's new to Destiny will say it's shit, but it's actually a really good weapon. So definitely pick it up and use it because it's amazing. In PvP, so definitely use it. Definitely pick it up. If it's an exotic weapon and you want to collect them all, then pick it up. Even if you don't want to collect all the exotic weapons, this is one to spend all those strange coins on if you're not bothered collecting strange coins. So Thunderlord, this is the first exotic I ever got, and I believe it was from a legendary engram that I got from, I think it was Earth. I just got it from Earth, killing a dreg. I dropped a legendary engram and it turned into an exotic. And I just took it straight to Zur. I took it straight to the Cryptarch, and it wasn't with any other legendaries. A lot of people think that if you decrypt a lot of legendaries next to each other, that it'll give you like more exotics and shit like that. It doesn't mean anything. It's all on a random numbers generator. So if the number's high or low or whatever, it'll give you an exotic. It's just rare, so it's a bit harder to get that number. But with repetition, over time, you will eventually get what you want. It might take a really long time, but you will eventually get the weapon that you want. And for armor, I've got every single armor piece in the game. Yeah, even the ones from the DLC. So I checked the website here where you can select which exotics you actually already have, and I've got every single one in the game. So starting off, Aclophage Symbiote. It's not on the screen right now, but I have it on a screen here. You'll know what they do. Basically, I have all of them. And what I'm going to be doing from now on is basically just dismantling the ones that have lower stats and trying to find max stats of what I don't already have. So I've got an exotic with me now. I'm going to grab. Let's check it out. So this is confirmed, because a lot of people were saying, oh no, you can't do this, but it's confirmed you can get a different type of class exotic. If you decrypt it on a hunter, you can still get a titan item. So yeah, a lot of people were saying that, like, maybe they only get hunter or maybe they only get titan. It's all totally random. It doesn't mean anything. So 112. See if I already have. Alright, I'll have to check it later and dismantle it if it's got lower stats. And yep, that's pretty much the video for you guys. And as you can see there, I've got some jack-o'-lights from Halloween I still haven't used yet. I'm just gonna keep those. I'm never gonna use them really, because I like collecting things. And basically what I'm gonna do now is, in Destiny, I'll try to get to max level. I need only one etheric light to upgrade these boots, or I can go find some more boots by doing the raids, but it's just too hard to find people on LFG. They just never want to actually join. They're just too lazy, or you have to like spam invites for them to actually join you. So yeah, it does take a lot of time to rank up if you're a solo player. But if you're on an actual team where where you can easily just get to the max rank, and all you guys are always jumping in like every reset and doing every raid, then you can easily complete Destiny in no time. So yep, that was the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is going to be the final weekly loot update until I get probably all of the exotics. But it's not a weekly loot update. It's technically a loot update because it does take a long time to get items in Destiny. So Zur is here. The Iron Banner is open if you guys want Etheric Light. I actually haven't checked it yet. Let's see what he's got. What's Saladin? He's got Etheric Light. Same bounties as always. Pretty basic stuff. So selling boots and helmets. And the shotgun, which has the shittest fire rate I've ever seen. Very bad stability. Probably not better than the shotgun I already bought previously, which can one-shot everything. Right. I'd suggest going for that. Yeah, just pretty much go for the Etheric Light. I wouldn't honestly buy any of this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.